Alright guys, I'll be honest with you. Intermittent fasting is not that easy. But is it worth it? Well, I guess you guys will have to watch this video to know that. So if you are someone who wants to lose that extra pounds of fat or weight and you're wondering if intermittent fasting is a good option for you or not, then you should definitely watch this video, because in this video I'm going to make you go through my intermittent fasting week along with the pros and cons of doing it. Hey, this is Ritika and welcome to my channel Life with Coach Ritika. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more health and fitness content and the bell icon so that every time when I upload a video, you get a notification. Before we get into how my intermittent fasting week was and we weigh the pros and cons of doing it, let me tell you what actually intermittent fasting is. Now, human fasting is not a new concept. Humans have been fasting for like ever, and intermittent fasting is just a rebranding of what we already have been doing. Our bodies enter a fasting state every day when we sleep at night, and we all have been fasting, but we don't realize that we have been doing it. How many times have you missed your breakfast because you were too busy? That is actually a form of intermittent fasting. Now I know what you have been thinking. I don't want to starve myself to get fit. Now understand that intermittent fasting and starving are two very different things. When you are fasting, your body is using stored nutrients and energy to function. But when you are starving, you have run out of those energy sources and your body is breaking down vital tissues or organs to get that energy. Now there are many ways you can do intermittent fasting. I did the time restricted one where I was fasting for 16 hours and my eating window was only for 8 hours. Trust me, it ain't easy for a person who is hungry like all the time.
Alright guys, this is day 1 of intermittent fasting. I just woke up having my morning coffee and I won't be able to have my first meal till 12 noon. So yeah, I'm used to having my breakfast exactly after 1 hour of waking up. So we'll see how it goes. This is the end of day 1. It's 10 p.m. and I had my dinner at exactly 7:45 and I am starting to feel hungry, so I think it's best if I go to bed because tomorrow is Monday and it's going to be a bit difficult tomorrow to not eat till 12, but yeah, we'll see how it goes and that is it.
So day 1 was okay, I guess. I think it's not going to be that hard.
This is day 2. It's 8 a.m. right now. I woke up 2 hours back at 6 and I'm already very hungry. So I'll have to wait for 4 more hours before I can have my first meal, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I have a shoot today at 11 a.m. and I don't know how I'm going to manage my first meal. But yeah, we'll see how it goes and that is it. So guys, I've just reached my shoot location and I have not eaten anything since last night and I have to have my meal at 12 noon. So I have packed my lunch and have got it with me so that, quickly I can have my meal at 12.
Okay guys, I was wrong. Alright, so my sleep cycle is from 10 p.m. to 6 to 6:30 a.m. ish, and that is the reason fasting at night is not really a big problem for me because obviously I'm asleep, but in the morning it's really difficult.
Alright, this is day 4 and it's 10 a.m. in the morning and I have to say I feel pretty good. I mean, I am hungry, obviously, but I'm not going crazy like the past 3 days. I think my body is finally getting used to it. So basically I wake up at 6 to 6:30 a.m. ish and it's very hard to not eat anything till 12 noon. So yeah.
So I think I'm getting used to this whole routine slowly. Every time we start something new, our bodies take time, but eventually it gets used to the change.
This is day 6 and it's 10:30 a.m. in the morning and I don't feel so good.
Wait a minute!
So I think I'm getting used to this whole routine slowly.
My whole body is sore and I think it hasn't recovered from the workouts that I have been doing, and I feel weak, and just one more day of intermittent fasting left, and I'm dying to have my breakfast. This is day 7. I'm having my morning coffee now, black coffee without sugar, and I feel great because tomorrow I get to have my breakfast. Also, I don't think I'll continue doing this 16:8 fasting window where I'm fasting for 16 hours and eating for 8 hours. But I think I'm going to continue doing 12:12. So basically, you fast for 12 hours and you eat in the remaining 12-hour window, which is basically for me. Eating from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. is a very good and doable window. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to that.
Alright guys, let's weigh the pros and cons that I noticed while doing intermittent fasting. I will start with the pros. Number 1, change in body. So I noticed a difference in my body in just 1 week of intermittent fasting. So if you are someone who wants to do intermittent fasting to lose that body fat or body weight, then I would say your effort won't go to waste. Because if you're doing IF with clean eating, then you will definitely consume less calories in that 8-hour window than when you are eating during the whole day. Number 2, my water intake increased. Now because I'm someone who is used to eating meals every 2 hours, I was really hungry during the fasting window, especially in the morning, and to fill my stomach I used to drink lots and lots of water. Now if you are someone whose water intake is less, then you will definitely consume more water during that fasting window because you have no other option but to drink water. Number 3, my sleep cycle improved. Ever since this whole quarantine situation started, I got used to sleeping late at night because I had nowhere to go in the morning. But while doing intermittent fasting, I knew I had to sleep early because I am someone who cannot go to sleep when I am hungry. So I used to sleep by 10 p.m. so that I could wake up by 6 to 6:30 a.m. Now let's talk about some of the shortcomings on intermittent fasting. Number 1, there is not enough guidance on how and what a person is supposed to be eating while doing intermittent fasting. So basically, a person who does not have a proper nutrition knowledge might end up eating all sorts of junk during that 8-hour eating window, which will need to in fact more number of calories than that person is supposed to take. Number 2, we don't know which form of intermittent fasting is the best. Number 3, people might experience some sort of side effects while doing intermittent fasting, like headaches or heartburns, and these things do exist. I have to say that while I was fasting, I used to get that constant nagging headache throughout. Number 4, we don't know the consequences of doing intermittent fasting for a longer period of time because most of the studies, if not all, were done for a shorter period of time. If you are eating unhealthy and you get into a healthy lifestyle, you will definitely see results. But will those benefits hold up to 1 year, 2 years, or even 10 years? We don't know that when it comes to intermittent fasting. Alright guys, so this is my final take on intermittent fasting. It is really promising for people who tend to overeat. Having a certain eating window definitely helps. Does that mean that we make intermittent fasting a religious and rigorous part of our everyday lifestyle? I don't think so. Because we don't know the long-term consequences of it. And coming to me, I don't think I can last long without my breakfast. I am someone who loves breakfast and I'm so glad my intermittent fasting week is over. Alright guys, I hope this video was useful to you. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want me to make more videos like this, comment with a smiley face and I will understand. Also, if you have any questions, just comment below and I'm definitely going to get back to you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button for more health and fitness content and the bell icon so that when I upload a video, you get a notification. We'll be back next Sunday.